And as a young kid, I always wanted to serve one way or the other. As a really young...
There's a TV series on Geraldton being made about how rough Geraldton was back in the days. So just a side note, if you want to comment on that, but that's fine. The idea of service has continued across your life and across multiple roles, what you did. How has that came to you as a young man when somebody is, you are thinking of things, what you want to do and what you want to be. So how has that idea of service evolved within your life?
It's a strange one because it's not, when I first joined the Navy, part of it was I needed to find somewhere to go. And it's an interesting story. I was actually looking at joining the Army, but ended up in the Navy. And that's another little segue as well, a side story as well. But when I joined, there was very much the advertising around defence then, and Navy in particular, was you'll be cold, you'll be wet, you'll be frightened, but the pride of the fleet will be you. And it was about this sense of service and a sense of pride of defending your country and serving your country. And as a young kid, I always wanted to serve one way or the other. As a really young kid, I wanted to be a soldier, as lots of kids do. As I got older, I wanted to be a pilot. I wanted to fly F-111s. My love of surfing and windsurfing at boarding school kind of put a bit of an end to that, and a few attitude problems in Geraldton sort of put a bit of a dent in that. So I ended up in the Navy at 16. But yeah, there is that sense of service, but it's strange. It's not like I've suddenly gone, I just want to find something to serve my country. It was always, at that age, it was always something. The military felt like that was where I could serve. And I've always had that sense of, if things go horribly wrong, I'll be in their boots and all. I still feel that I'm probably in the wrong job for that now and probably shouldn't. And this is why I went, part of the reason when I went back into the Army Reserve joined it I was a 34-year-old. When I went to the Army Reserve, part of it was why I had to make the decision to step out, because I was thinking of going full-time into the Army and taking my family with me to Canberra and going through Duntroon and finishing all of that, because I knew what I was, that if I was in full-time in the Army, then my driver would be to serve wherever they sent me. I kind of have a very strong sense of that, and it's a little bit again like in politics. I have trouble sometimes putting the brakes on. It's like, okay, make sure you step back and leave enough time for yourself and your family. You're there to serve. You're there to actually get in and work hard and give the people, I guess it's kind of a vulgar way of putting it, give them their money's worth out of you. They've got their money's worth out of me, out of Navy in particular and defence, but people, there's an expectation of service, and I feel that very keenly. Yeah.